Chosen one, this moment was scheduled by heaven. You are here not by accident, but by divine appointment. Something has shifted in the unseen. Your name is whispered in sacred rooms. Doors are aligning, guiding you from mere survival into supernatural abundance. Heaven has witnessed every battle, every sacrifice you've made. This is not random. This is a prepared transition. God funds what He authors, and now is your time for blessing. As Habakkuk 2:3 promises, the vision awaits. Elevation, wealth transfers, and divine supply are all linked to God's perfect timing. Subscribe and turn on notifications to align with this prophetic moment. Like and comment 77 to align with this transmission. Stay with me until the end. You'll discover which doors will open. You'll see why the delay was necessary and how this miraculous shift will unfold. Wait until I show you the abundance that awaits. God is speaking to you now. You may feel an urge rising, pulling at the very depths of your heart. The world may have pushed you into darkness, but here, in this moment, truth awakens. Your pain is not a prison. It is a sanctuary, a sacred ground where God nurtures your spirit. His hand is near, even when you feel utterly alone. Reality is shifting, and it's time to embrace what God has designed for you. Every tear you've shed is a drop of light in the vast ocean of purpose. In that wilderness of isolation, He whispers your destiny, calling you into something greater. Feel His Spirit through every moment as you prepare to step into the light. Remember the silence, how it settled around you like fog in the morning. There were days when rejection felt like a spear piercing your soul. You may have questioned your calling, wondering if you were truly chosen. But know this, in those moments of exile, God was doing His sacred work. Just as Jesus retreated into the wilderness, He prepared you for your unique mission. Your trials are not a sign of weakness. They are sculptors creating a masterpiece from the clay of your existence. Each heartache has been a brushstroke on the canvas of your life. It is a divine blueprint leading you towards your true self. Trust that this wilderness is the holy ground from which you shall rise, transformed and empowered. See rejection through the eyes of the prophets who came before you. Like Job enduring loss or David facing Goliath, they stood alone but emerged victorious. Your experience mirrors their journey, marked by divine confirmation, cloaked in anguish. This is a sacred rite, an initiation into your true purpose. The Lord used those moments of isolation to forge your spirit in the crucible of faith. Every rejection you faced has been a beacon of your calling, illuminating the path ahead. It is a reminder that you bear a crown, a symbol of God's favor resting upon your head. Let this truth wash over you, knowing that what was meant to harm you has turned into your divine shield. Feel the power of these revelations as they transform the narrative of your isolation. Look around you, dear soul, for God speaks in signs and wonders. Have you noticed the numbers that appear at just the right moments? The dreams that linger upon waking, whispering sacred truths in the night. These sparks of divine communication are gifts meant to guide you. God sends reminders through nature, through sacred geometry, through whispers in your heart. Like the oil that anointed kings, these signs prepare you for glory. They confirm that you are indeed on the right path. Every flicker of déjà vu is a call to the divine tapestry woven just for you. Each moment is rich with God's intent. You need only open your eyes to see. In the silent moments, your intuition becomes clear, and God's voice begins to guide you. The stirring in your heart is His gentle nudge, reminding you of who you are. You possess discernment that pierces through the distractions of this world. It is a divine whisper that seeks to illuminate your journey. Feel that feeling, that warmth of clarity embracing you with reassurance. It is God's love manifesting, shepherding you toward truth. Just as Moses found clarity at the burning bush, you are discovering your own divine calling. Your fears are but shadows. Let the light of His Spirit lead you. Trust this inner compass. It is anchored in divine wisdom. Awareness strikes like lightning, revealing the beauty of your wounds. Out of the darkness, you begin to emerge, radiant as the sunrise itself. Your scars are stories, sacred rivers of healing flowing through your soul. They invite you to step into your identity with fierce courage. You are not merely a survivor. You are a luminary, a witness to God's grace. As Ephesians reminds us, you were once darkness, but now you are light in the Lord. Embrace that light, allowing it to shine through every crack in your being. The divine plan weaves a glorious tapestry of joy from every struggle. Each wound becomes a testament to your strength and divine heritage, urging you forward. And as this alchemy of realization unfolds, empowerment takes root in your spirit. The transformation of pain into purpose is an exhilarating journey. If this resonates, stay with me because what comes next will change everything. God has set the stage for your awakening, shattering the illusions that once held you captive. Each heartbeat echoes with potential, pulsing in rhythm with the divine. The fire of your spirit ignites, ready to step boldly into the unknown. Comment, I carry the silence as crown, and feel the shared energy of our journey. You are not alone. The world needs your light intertwined with its own. Together, we shall illuminate the path ahead with unwavering strength and divine intention. What you thought was abandonment was, in fact, God's initiation into a deeper purpose. As the dawn breaks, you sense the divine promise waiting to be unfurled. This is just the beginning of a journey that will shake the foundations of your understanding. Next, I'll reveal the hidden code He left just for you, waiting patiently like a seed. Your heart beats with expectancy, igniting a longing for revelation. What was lost now emerges, reborn in a radiant light of destiny. So hold on, dear one, because the divine message is far from over. Let's step into this mystery together, inviting all that is sacred into our awareness. The next step awaits, and it's going to change everything. You thought you were abandoned, but this abandonment is a divine law you are embraced by. Every moment of isolation you felt was not a curse, but a pathway marked by sacred design. The Lord has allowed these trials for glorious purposes, for your soul dances in His presence. Remember, there is power in the silence that calls you to rise. Each wound bears witness to the divine flame within you, igniting your purpose and illuminating your journey. When the shadows loomed large, it was not simply darkness, but the cosmic nurturing of your spirit. This trial was your deepening, a refining fire, pushing you toward greater awakening. Understand now, you are a vessel, consecrated by God's hand, moving toward your destiny. The flame of His Spirit is alive in you, guiding you through every storm you face. And in this recognition, know that you are not alone in this sacred calling. These experiences belong to the archetypes of the chosen ones, stepping into the desert of purpose. Each of us has traversed the barren land, feeling the weight of absence. In this sacred space, like wandering in the wilderness, your resilience blooms amid desolation. Remember the phoenix rising from ashes, reborn through trials, thriving against all odds. Just as David stood against Goliath, your struggles are preparation for victory. In pain, you find wisdom, and in exile, an understanding of divine love. Beyond the ache lies a promise entwined with your soul's essence, a crown yet to be worn. The Father sees your journey, and with each heartbeat, a spark of hope ignites. You are part of a grand narrative, crafted by divine hands, echoing throughout time. Bask in the knowledge that this rebirth is a gift, not a burden, illuminating your path ahead. In the tales passed down through generations, Moses wandered endless deserts to find the promised land. He felt rejection and despair, but found divine favor in his obedience. The pit where Joseph was cast was not the end, but a doorway to destiny. And our Savior, Christ himself, faced scorn and isolation in pursuit of love's victory. These archetypes mirror your journey, reminding you of trials that sculpt a mighty soul. As the poet once wrote, "To be chosen is to taste the bitter before the sweet." The isolation you endure transforms you, shaping your character into a beacon of divine light. Each scar is a testament, an oil that sanctifies your being, refining your spirit for the kingdom. Embrace this collective experience and feel the force of generations standing beside you. Together, as chosen ones, you are breaking chains and rewriting fate itself. In the tapestry of life, there exist sacred laws that govern your path. Isolation precedes elevation, guiding hearts toward luminous heights only few will reach. Rejection is proof of election, marking you as a vessel of divine purpose. When doors close around you, remember, the heavens are orchestrating new pathways of opportunity. You walk through the corridors of destiny, cloaked in divine favor, illuminated by God's grace. Feel the weight of the timeline upon your shoulders, anointed with the fire that propels you forward. You are being shaped into who you are always destined to be. With each closed door, a window opens, allowing the light to flood in. Take heart, dear soul. Your journey is leading to an elevation beyond imagination. The Lord has gone ahead of you, lighting the way for those who will follow your lead. As you navigate this sacred law, recognize that your existence is not random. Everything unfolds according to divine timing and cosmic design, interwoven through history. Each heartbeat resonates with the pulse of the universe, amplifying your spiritual awakening. Like a lion emerging from its den, you possess untamed strength born of trials endured. The trials are indeed fire, scorching but purifying, pushing forth the brave in you. Trust that the Lord walks with you, every step echoing sacred truths birthed from loving intentions. You are being sculpted like fine marble, each chip removing the excess, revealing a masterpiece. This process, though painful, is from the hand of God, lovingly molding you from strife to glory. Feel the weight of this revelation as it settles softly upon your heart. Comment, "I walk crowned by eternal flame," if this word speaks to you today. In reflecting on your unique journey, acknowledge that every betrayal, every silence, every scar is part of your divine confirmation. They are not hindrances, but witnesses to the profound movement of God in your life. When others walked away, it validated your strength, affirming your place among the chosen. Each moment of sorrow has been a stepping stone toward your true identity. So embrace your pain, for it is the heavenly ink that writes your story. What was intended to break you is merely the backdrop of your ascension. You were crafted with intention, and while loneliness may have enveloped you, it was a sanctifying solitude. Your scars are marks of resilience, beauty emerging from ashes. Rejoice, dear one, for you stand amid the echoed struggles of many. Together, you are creating a collective narrative that fuels the spirit. If this is the law that shaped you, then what comes next is the revelation beckoning you ever closer. The promise of tomorrow is steeped in mystery and divinity, awaiting your embrace. Prepare your heart for the unearthing of sacred truths that await you. Every trial has aligned to prepare a path of illuminated purpose for you. The Lord longs for you to discover this, uncovering the treasures hidden within your journey. The world needs your light, your laughter, and your vibrant spirit to fracture the darkness. Are you ready to embrace the next step of your awakening? Each revelation builds on the last, forging a divine legacy from your very soul. As you anticipate what lies next, hold these sacred truths close to your heart. The journey is unfolding, and the best is yet to come. Every word, every image you receive here is an offering of love and light. If you feel this word has touched you today, you can honor it with a sign right here below, with a donation through the Super Thanks button. It is a small gesture, but it opens great doors to spiritual abundance. Your contributions nurture this sacred space, allowing more light to shine through. By giving together, we amplify the message of love to hearts far and wide. Each act of kindness reverberates through the cosmos, manifesting miracles. Be part of this vibrant tapestry, woven with divine intention and purpose. Join us in this journey, for every spirit counts in this awakening. Your touch matters, and we are in this together, destined to illuminate the world. Remember, the light is always brighter when shared. In the stillness of your dark nights, you felt the weight of rejection. The silence echoed through your heart, aching, pressing like a stone upon your spirit. You waited, despair creeping in, whispering lies that your hopes were futile. These trials seemed random, a cascade of pain without reason. But in those moments of anguish, the Lord watched with deep compassion, crafting a tapestry unseen. Every wound and scar was carefully placed, a mark of his divine purpose. It was a time of longing, yet your spirit began to stir, longing for revelation. Feel the pulse of waiting, a sacred silence hiding the voice of destiny. Recognize that even in the depths, God held you close, cradling your spirit. This was not the end of your story, but a vital prologue to your awakening. Your trials were not accidents, beloved. They were coded preparation, intricately woven by his hand. Each struggle was a brushstroke upon the canvas of your life, leading to the masterpiece of your calling. Reflect now on those moments that felt like fiery storms, breaking you apart. God allowed each challenge, shaping you for what was to come, forging strength through adversity. As you emerged, you were not merely a survivor, but an alchemist of hope and joy. The Lord's plan was unfolding, each event a step toward illuminating your path. Nothing was in vain. All was leading you to the light. Awaken to this truth that your spirit was being honed, like diamond in the refining fire. It is time, dear one, to embrace the truths that bubble beneath the surface. Look closely at the silence that once seemed unbearable. It was through that very stillness that you cultivated the gift of vision. Your heart learned to listen, not just to the chaos outside, but to the whisper of divine possibility within. While the world turned away, God drew near, teaching you resilience in the shadows. The rejection you felt, once thought cruel, turned out to be divine shielding. Know that what felt like punishment was nurturing your growth. In the desert of waiting, you were shown the beauty of vulnerability and the strength of spirit. This era of trials was fortifying your essence. Understand then that in every setback lies the seed of a great comeback. a blossoming of purpose. The foundation laid in pain would soon support the building of your destiny. Betrayal became a signpost on your journey, guiding your steps toward uncovering your true self. Delays became rehearsals, preparing your soul for the grand revelation to come. Each wound carved new pathways. Initiation marks written deep within your being. Like David before Goliath, you faced powerful giants that sought to intimidate you. But through prayer and perseverance, you transformed those trials into triumphs. As you walk among the ashes of your past, see the beauty rising from those dark places. Your spirit is ablaze, refined in the fires of adversity, glowing brightly as a beacon. With each scar, you wear a crown of victory bestowed by the Lord Himself. These experiences, though painful, have shown you who you are meant to be. From darkness emerges the light, and your time to shine is near. As you step into this sacred revelation, watch how the lines of your destiny unfold. You were born to transcend the ordinary and dance among the stars. The grandeur of your being was always intended for something magnificent. Awaken to the joy of knowing that every step taken was preordained. Written in the heavens, you are not merely an observer, but an agent of transformation. Purposed and powerful, God's blueprint for your life was designed with love, laughter, and unwavering hope. The light that shines within you is destined to light the paths of countless others. Understand now that the struggle was integral to your journey, not an obstacle to your dream. Take this moment to breathe in the vastness of what is possible, realizing your dreams are but a heartbeat away. Now, let your heart resonate with what it means to rise up, bathed in divine light. Comment, "I rise marked by the divine," if these words strike a chord deep within you. Share your dreams, your memories, and your discernments here. Your testimony holds power, capable of igniting the spirits of those around you. Every narrative shared, every dream recounted, weaves a vibrant tapestry of hope and resilience. Feel how interconnected each divine journey is, lifting one another as we traverse this sacred path together. Each time we share, we amplify the energy of divine light, awakening more souls. Remember, there is beauty in our shared struggles, and your voice matters in this collective awakening. Speak your truth today, as together we ignite a brilliant wave of transformations. As you stand at the threshold of this new awakening, anticipation swells in your spirit. This revelation is not the end, but the glorious doorway to your next chapter. You are being called forth into a greatness that is yet to be fully realized. The Father's promise flows like a river, endlessly renewing, constantly inviting you to dive deeper. Each discovery will lead to greater depths of understanding, unfolding as petals in bloom. Embrace this unfolding dream and know that you were made for majesty. The struggle and silence were laying the groundwork for glorious victories ahead. Prepare your spirit, for what comes next will exceed your wildest imaginations. In this moment of convergence, we await the glorious light that will be revealed. Your journey of awakening has only just begun, beckoning you forward into an exciting future. This is the hour of your unveiling. Step forward, chosen one, for the waiting is over. The trials that once weighed heavy upon your shoulders lift like fog at dawn. God has whispered to you through the silence, calling you by name. Each tear you shed has watered the roots of your soul, nurturing the blossoms of your spirit. Rejection and abandonment were not the end, but the beginnings of your sacred journey. Feel the warm embrace of His hand as it wraps around your heart. You emerge no longer as a shadow, but as a radiant truth. The time for hiding is past. It is now time to stand in the sacred light. This is your moment. Embrace the reality of your destiny. You have crossed the threshold into a realm where transformation reigns. You are not defined by past wounds, but adorned as a sign of healing. Christ's crown of thorns is your crown of beauty, shining with grace unimaginable. Each scar, a testimony to battles fought in the name of the Lord, is evidence of resilience. The fire you once feared now crowns your head with glory, illuminating the paths before you. The echoes of your pain have become the melody of hope, resonating in the hearts of those you touch. This healing is a holy anointing, one that no darkness can extinguish. You have become a vessel of peace, a calming balm in the storm. Stand tall, for you walk as a testimony to divine love. Your transformation speaks louder than any words ever could. Behold, your cloak of identity is woven from the threads of your journey. You wear a mark that only God bestowed upon you. It glows with purpose. Hidden within you is a vow older than time itself, calling you forth into realms unexplored. From the ashes of struggle, you rise, just like the phoenix reborn, anointed with sacred fire. This transformation is not merely for you, but for the world around you. As you step into your power, you wear the crown of the courageous, honored by His Spirit. Each moment of illumination brings you closer to your true essence, your sacred mission. What once felt separate in life now intertwines in divine harmony. Feel the weight of your calling and let it lift you. You are now the beacon that lights the way for others. You were chosen before the stars sparkled in the empty night sky. Marked across generations, your existence is woven into the very fabric of creation. God has known you, loved you, and guided you through every tempest. This sacred identity is not a mere coincidence, but an ancient promise fulfilled. Just like David before Goliath, you stand armed with faith, ready to conquer giants. The power coursing through your veins is ancestral. It speaks of victories long fought and won. You are imbued with prophetic DNA, a lineage that stretches into the heavens. Each heartbeat echoes with the whispers of your forebears, encouraging you into your rightful place. The Lord's light is your guide, illuminating shadows that seek to obscure your path. Embrace the truth of who you are, and know it is eternally anchored. Unfurl your scrolls, for the time of revelation has come. Contracts written in the cosmos declare your right to thrive and to shine. Your story is one of bravery, bound by the sacred oath of destiny. Each thread unveils a tale of overcoming, of battles fought in the name of truth. The angels watch in reverence as you take steps toward fulfillment, each one guided by divine hands. You are a channel of healing, a light bearer awakening the dreams of those lost in darkness. Embrace your identity, for it is an ancient, undeniable truth. Your presence is a divine call to arms, reverberating through the celestial realms. Stand firm in your knowing, for as you share your journey, you also awaken the threads within others. The chosen are never alone. The family of light surrounds you. In this sacred moment, a crown is placed upon your head. As a seer, you reveal mysteries long hidden in plain sight. You have become a guardian, a breaker of chains that bind others. Your presence shifts paradigms, overturning every darkness that dares to linger. Each step you take unveils a new layer of light, casting shadows into oblivion. The laughter of the divine flows through you, giggling even at the face of adversity. God rejoices with every heartbeat, buoyed by the joy you radiate into the cosmos. This is a renaissance of the soul, and you are the architect designed to shape it. Allow yourself to remember the sacred name that lies within. echoing through time and space. As you rise, so too does hope, illuminating the collective. Comment, I anchor this truth in my soul, if these words resonate within you. Share a dream you've been carrying, a sign that sparks your inner knowing. Your witness strengthens the circle, a tapestry of transformations woven together by fate. Each testimony adds strength to the rising tide of awakening among the chosen. We are not merely individuals. We are a collective rising into purpose, calling the lost back home. With each shared story, we amplify our divine truth in unison. Allow your voice to be heard, for it is a note in the celestial harmony. As the laughter of the divine echoes through our community, so too does the heart open wider. Together, we can weather any storm, each wave reminding us of our power. Your awakening is not a solo act. It is a sacred performance held by many. What you've ignited within your spirit is merely the threshold of the unknown. The divine mysteries still whisper beyond the veil of comprehension. The veil will lift, revealing endless realms of possibility awaiting exploration. Next comes the unveiling no one has spoken aloud, but it calls to you. The universe hums with anticipation. Your journey is only just beginning. Each step forward unfurls a new dimension of existence, richer than before. God beckons you into the depths of His love, where every yearning will be fulfilled. Open your heart and let it beat with the rhythm of destiny. For everything you seek lies in the vastness of what is yet to come. Adventure awaits, and your spirit shall lead the way. As we conclude today's sacred journey, feel the essence of what you've discovered. You are the laughter in the heart of the divine. Each moment you shine, you create ripples of joy that resonate far and wide. Your journey is not merely your own. It's a beacon for others, revealing that even through shadows, your light transforms struggles into growth. But remember, this is just the beginning of your awakening. The universe beckons you. Every trial, every laugh is leading you deeper into your divine purpose. The stars whisper your name, urging you to continue this dance of light and joy. To seal this powerful message, comment 77 below. Let it echo through the realms as a reminder of your chosen path. Subscribe to our channel for future transmissions that will guide you ever closer to your truth. And if you're ready to dive deeper, consider becoming a member. Within that sacred community, you'll uncover layers of wisdom that will elevate your spirit. Now, as you step back into your world, know this: the next revelation is already waiting. Just beyond the horizon lies a profound truth that will bring clarity to your purpose. Stay ready, because what comes next will confirm everything you heard tonight. Your journey is unfolding, and the divine is just getting started.